Hello, Clarendon students. Marc here. I'm going to be showing you some activities that we're going to be doing today with doing some hopping and leaping. Practice for doing some of our jump rope activities that we are going to be doing in the next week or two if all you do get some jump ropes. So first thing we're going to do is try and set up an area where you have enough room to jump forward or backward and side to side. Whether you're doing it in your house, make sure you have enough room, you don't knock anything over, or you're doing it outside. So first thing we're going to try doing is doing forward leaping with 2 feet together and swinging our arms forward, trying landing with our arms straight out like we're riding a bike. So I'll show you what I mean. So we're starting kind of far back. I'm going to try and find an area where I'm going to try and swing my arms, leap, and try and land where I'm going forward. I'm going to show you sideways like this. I'm going to one area, I'm leaping. And when I land, I'm trying to land in one area. I'm going to try 3 or 4 of them. So take a look. I'm leaping, swinging my arms. And when I land, I'm trying to land 2 feet together with my arms straight out. Show you again forward. So I'm swinging my arms, one place, 2 feet together, swinging, leaping forward, trying to land. Try 5 or 6 of those as you can forward. All right, now I'm going to try side to side. So I have some markers here. I'm trying to go on one side. So I'm standing. I'm going to leap when I land. I'm trying to land my hands straight out. Same with the other direction. Ready? Leaping and landing. Ready? To the other side. I'm going to try and go a little farther now. Leap and land. One more time the other way. Leap and land. So I'm trying to land both feet together, trying to squat then I can. All right, now I'm going to try to go forward again. So take a look. I'm going to try and move up to my marker. My marker is here, the edge of the screen. I'm trying to leap as far as I can forward. Again, with 2 legs together, swinging my arms, trying to leap and land. Go a little farther back. I find a marker area, swinging my arms, leaping and landing. All right, let's try one more. Kind of far back, swinging my arms, leaping and landing. Try and get that squatting down. Another activity I want everyone to try is trying to do a 1 step, just lead off, and then try and land with 2 feet. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to find an area where I'm going to run from, whether it's this marker here. I'm going to run, 1 step leap, and land. I'll show you again. Find an area, make this spot, take 1 foot, leap, and land. I'll show you sideways so you kind of have an idea. I'll use this marker, 1 foot, leap, and land. So practice doing a couple of those, forward and backward, side to side. When you land, make sure you get both those feet together, squatting down. Get your good leaping and landing okay, all right? Use those legs, swing those arms, see how far out you can get yourself. You don't necessarily need to have markers, but practice getting those arms out, trying to leap out as far as you can out, and landing on 2 feet together, okay? So I want you to look around your house. Again, see if you can find yourself either a tennis ball or a sock. I balled up a sock. Make sure it's not too stinky. And what you're going to do is you're going to try doing some activities. Then you're going to try bobbling your sock while you're jumping in place, whether it's side to side, bobbling it and catch, or bobbling it, or just throwing it up and catching it. So I'm going to first try kind of like jump roping, get practice of good rhythm of jump roping. So as I'm jumping, move this out of the way. So as I'm jumping, I'm going to be tossing my object. So see my object, I'm jumping, I'm tossing. I'm trying to get my eyes on what I'm trying to catch, and I'm trying to jump in place, whether it's side to side or tossing it straight up. So now I'm going to try doing it while I'm bobbling it, a little more difficult. So I'm jumping and bobbling. Pretty good. I could even pretend like I'm jogging and bobbling, or jogging and catching it, switching arms. All right, a little bit more complicated, but try your best on those ones. All right, so same thing, grab your object, whatever it might be. We're gonna try and do some toe touch downs, squatting up, throwing our object, and trying to catch it. So get something that isn't gonna hurt you when it comes down, something that's a little lightweight, and preferably try this one outside because you have more room to throw it up. If you try it inside, it hits your ceiling a lot. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm squatting down, on a low, pushing up, and catching my object. Squatting down low, jumping up, I'm catching my object. I'll show you sideways. Down low, jumping up, then catching my object. So we're trying it out a couple different ways, all right? You can try over your head, side to side, while you're either walking in place. Much harder if you're jumping, trying to get it over my head, keeping my eye on it. So we're gonna try a couple of activities where you're using an object, trying to catch it while you're moving your body, all right? So again, use your object, either, like I said, a sock. I'm gonna use a tennis ball for this one. So this time I'm going to try to see if I can balance on my one leg back while I'm tossing my ball, either hand to hand, or try bobbling it. I could switch from my right leg to my left leg. So I'm bobbling it, try my leg backward, try my leg forward, I'm bobbling it, side to side or bobbling, a little bit more difficult. Try switching from your right to your left, over to standing on my right leg, my left, and I'm bobbling it pretty hard. All right, now we're going on to the next one. I'm gonna use my sock on this one. It's a little more lightweight, a little easier for me to catch. So this one, you're gonna try to see if you could hop on one leg in a circle while I'm catching my sock. So I'm hopping in a circle. This time I'm gonna try bobbling it. Hopping and catching. I tried my right leg. I try my left leg in the air. I'm gonna try my right leg down, my left leg. So I'm hopping and I'm bobbling. I can go forward, or I can go backward. All right, a couple different ways to try bobbling. Also, you're gonna try doing some lunging forward and backward while you're catching your sock. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm taking a lunge forward, catching, backward catching. I'll show you this direction. Forward catching, backward, forward, backward. Let's try side to side now. Side, back to the middle, side, back to the middle. All right, so we're gonna try side to side, forward and backward. I'll try 5 with you guys. If you wanna kind of try them with me, let's see what we can do. Ready? So we'll try forward. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more 5. All right, now let's try side to side. Have an area, here we go. 1, 2, 3, throwing it every time I'm moving. 4, back to the middle, 5, back to the side. All right, I've used the tennis ball. It's kind of a little more easy for everyone to see. Back to the sock now. So we tried bobbling it, pretty easy. All right, we're gonna try seeing if we could do throwing it up, a full 360 and catch. First, let's practice our jumping 360s. So we're standing in one area, find a place, trying to get my body, jump, twist my body, try and land back facing everyone else. So I'm trying to get my body ready. I'm just trying to swing. I'm trying to land, both feet kind of a little far apart, enough, shoulders width. Trying to land kind of in a squatted position. Try one more. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to jump, twist my body, and land. Let me try the other direction. I'm not as good at that direction. So now we practice 360 jumping and spinning. We're going to try and see if we can throw a sock in the air, do a full spin, either jumping or just spinning your whole body and catching your sock. So see how good I am at it. Take my sock, give it a good squat down, throw it up, spin, catch. I didn't jump that time. I'm going to practice a couple without me jumping, just my body spinning. So I have an idea of how far I throw my sock. Toss it, throwing it, kind of keep my eye in the sky. So where my object is, I can try and catch it before it falls. So I'm going to try this time tossing it up, jumping my body, spinning, and catching it. A little more difficult, but let's see how everyone can try it. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to try myself. And I throw it, spin. I threw it kind of high on that one, so that's pretty good. Let me try that one again. I didn't jump as high as I could have. So I'm going to throw it, jump, spin. Ooh, I got lucky. The very last minute. These ones are better to try outside because I know that in your houses, you don't have very high ceilings, unless you do have high ceilings. All right, so today I want you guys to try and practice your jumping side to side, just trying to jump, squat, and land 2 feet. Try lateral side, lateral and diagonal. Try and find an object in your house that you could work with, whether it's a sock or a tennis ball or something that you can use where you can bobble your object that might be easier for you without hurting yourself or anything else around you or breaking anything else around you. All right. So I want you to try a couple of those. If you get really good at it, I want you to try also using your object, preferably a sock, because it's easier to hit, hitting it off your foot like a soccer player. I use the ball up sock because it doesn't hurt my foot too much. And if it's round enough, it can kind of bounce back to you. So you see I'm getting a couple good hits. The inside of my foot, I'm going to try off my toe, pointing my toe straight out, kicking and catching. Kicking and catching, I'll try my left foot. Kicking and catching, I'll try inside of my foot. Inside of my heel, here we go. Kicking and catching. You get really good at it, you're going to try and do some activities, sort of throwing your sock back and forth. See if you can maybe toss it over your head, catch it behind your back. Just do a real light toss, try and catch behind you. A little more difficult, but try the best you can. We're going to do some bobbling and juggling. Practice your jump roping skills while you're moving your object. If you get really good at it, you can almost bobble your object while you're jumping and not really focusing on what the object is because you have an idea of where it's going to go to. All right. These are a couple activities that I'd like you to try this week if you missed me or Mr. Keller for PE. And I hope that everyone is doing well and staying safe. And I can't wait to show you guys some more stuff. Have a good day.